Hello, wonderfuls. Well, you all know what's happening, okay? You all know what's happening with ESPN's Shannon Sharpe, former MFL star. You know he is being sued for SA allegations, and it doesn't look good at all, okay? This man has gotten himself into a bunch of mess. Right. He got himself into it. We know that this young lady is coming out saying all kinds of things about their relationship, in which is what Shannon Sharpe is calling it. It was a relationship. And she's exposing audios of how she heard him tell her that he wanted to do something to her with putting his hands on her neck. You all know what I'm talking about. We have to be very diplomatic over here at YouTube. You all know what I'm talking about. And we have now heard that Shannon Sharpe has come out and he's exposing her to be a money grabber. Yes, that's what his latest tape said. He addressed it to his family and his supporters. And he says, just as he's always been transparent, because that's what his career is, being transparent, he is going to do such now. So that's what he tells us. He tells us this is just a money grab. So that may very well be, Shannon. However, where is your responsibility in this? Okay? Need I go back to the years that even Monique was telling you to stop fooling around with these young girls? Okay? And we know even that the young lady who used to be on the talk, or Cheryl, yeah, Cheryl Underwood told you, you need to be married, man. Okay? Out here fooling around with all these women and doing things with them that you know better. In fact, you have a sister who talks to you about the things of God. And I know that you are not supposed to be around here sleeping with these women, whether they be young or old. Now, just to take that out of the equation, it doesn't matter in the word of God whether they are young, whether they are old. If they are not, or the person is not your wife, you should not be carrying on inappropriately with them. And the inappropriateness is the very fact that you did this without being married. Okay? So, y'all, more and more is being released. He has already addressed Tony Busby, and you all know who that is. That's the attorney who Jay-Z took to task. That's right. And won over this that he tried to accuse Jay-Z of. So also, that's who Shannon Sharpe mentioned. He mentioned the fact that this is the same one that tried to take Jay-Z down. Again, I say, be that as it may, let's go back to the real talk, the real responsibility, the real accountability. And of course, that's on you as well as it is this young lady that I believe he calls her Gabby. For short, I think it was Gabrielle. He calls her Gabby. Her responsibility in this, your responsibility in this, to act with decency, okay? And this is going to keep coming up time and time again because, men, you have got to possess your vessel in honor. Women, You have got to possess your vessel with honor. Okay? And that means, that's right. That means your spouse is the only one that should have a privilege to be in a relationship with you of that nature. Your spouse is the only one that should have that right. And I'm telling you, until these men, as well as the women, get it right, this is going to keep happening again and again. You cannot keep skirting this. This is a matter of decency. This is a matter of holiness before the Lord, for yourself, for your sake. These things weren't written because God needs you to do something for him. These things were written for your protection. And this is why these things are occurring. The men are being exposed for all these illicit relationships. Illicit in the sense that these people are not their wives, okay? They are not their wives. And that's why it can't be reiterated enough. Shannon, you need to get married, okay? Or you need to remain celibate, okay? You just can't get any clearer than that. This man was on his way to $100 million media contract. Yes, he was. And this is what happens because you are refusing to see that what your sister speaks to you about concerning God and things of decency and holiness, you refuse to see it. You know what? You're taking mental assent to it, but you're not taking an accountability stance to it. Now, yes, both parties are wrong. The young lady as well as Shannon Sharpe. And look what has gotten you. So I just wanted to say, possess your vessels in honor. And these things will not be coming to take you down. Possess your vessels in honor. It is for your protection.